Welcome to Island Inside, where I dive deep into the issues that are affecting the Bahamas and the Bahamian people. And today I want to talk about work permit. Someone sent me that photo with what you see in the background. They say work permit is passing out in the Bahamas like a candy shop giving out candy. But is that legal? We're going to dive deep into it. We're going to see what is the government doing. Why is so much work permit being given out in this country when we don't have nothing so major projects going on in this country that we need all of these specialized workers? Because that's what it says under the law. These persons have to have specialized skills that are not ready available in the Bahamas. That's by law now. But we're going to see. Let's dive into this and see why the government is giving out all this work permit. But let's see how much work permit they gave out in 2023. In 2023, the government approved 12,000 work permit. 12,000, not two, 12. In 2024, the government gave out 14,134 work permit. For what? 14,000? Let's look at this. Let me take 1,000 people now and take them downtown to Rawson Square. You're not a place to be jam up. Let's say 2,000 be taken Rawson Square right now. You can't get around that place. How about 3,000? 4,000? Nothing to be able to function in that whole area. 5,000. But you get my point. When we look at it from Rawson Square and Junkanoo perspective, how much people be down there? We're talking about 14,000 people came into this country, was granted work permit approval in 2024. What? Please, Mr. Minister, you come and explain to the Bahamian people why all of these work permit were granted and what specific fields were these granted. Was it construction? How much was it construction? Hospitality, tech, etc. You know the point I'm coming from. So you can let us know what qualify or what justify giving out all these work permit. 14,000. That's a whole nation. 14,000 work permit of people coming in this country. Let's look at what the purpose of a work permit is. The primary goal is to ensure that jobs are offered to qualified Bahamians first, Bahamian citizens first. The Bahamian government has a policy of not permitting expat to be offered employment in position for which a suitable qualified Bahamian is available. Work permit are a key tool for the Bahamian government to control the number of foreign nationals working in the country and ensure that only those with necessary skills or for a specific role are granted permission. While, listen to this now, while prioritizing Bahamian employment, the government recognized the need for specialized qualification and skills not readily available in the Bahamas. Let me read that one more time. While prioritizing Bahamian employment, the government recognized the need for specialized qualifications and skills not readily available in the Bahamas. Work permit allow Bahamian business to bring in foreign experts when it's essential for the operation of their business or for the country development, etc. Example, tourism, finance, instruction, high-level technical role. Ensuring legal employment. A work permit provides formal authorization for a foreign national to work legally within the Bahamas, preventing illegal employment and associate issue. Now, we know that the revenue generated from work permit that goes into the government revenue. That's all good. But it says these are specialized or specialists that they bring in that we don't have in the Bahamas. Okay? Now, watch the criteria now that an employer have to go through in order to bring an employee here in these who have a special or specialize in a particular field. Obtaining a work permit in the Bahamas generally involve a rigorous process. That means not easy. You got to go through a lot have to be proven in order for the government to give this permission to bring in this person. While the employer typically sponsor a foreign national, the key criteria are required documents included. Number one, employer sponsorship. A prospective employer in the Bahamas must apply for the work permit on behalf of the foreign national. Number two, unavailability of qualified Bahamian. This is a critical element. The employer must demonstrate that they have made genuine effort to recruit a suitable qualified Bahamian for the position and that no such Bahamian was found, typically involving newspaper advertisement, and a labor certificate, obtain a labor certificate with notification of vacancy from the Department of Labor in the Bahamas. This signified their approval for the employee to seek a non-Bahamian candidate. How much of them you think really get this certificate from the labor to bring in some of these people around here with specialized fields? Think about it, Bahamians. We are tired of being fooled, and corruption is at the highest level. Immigration, you know something? All y'all at the top of immigration need to be investigated, you know. And going back 10 years and see how most of these are work permit and even citizenship were approved in this country. Because something is not right. It smells fishy. That is the criteria. And we have different set of work permit. We got specific role and duration. We got short-time work permit. We got long-term work permit, would take 90 days, exceed 90 days and typically renewable annually. We got employed work permit. We got an application required. The foreign national must possess the qualification, skills, and expertise relevant to the position being applied. So they have to have these skills. They have to have paperwork to show that they specialize in these skills. We want to know what skills some of these people have that we see working in the Chinese, in the food stores, and many of these construction jobs that they were given work permit to come in this country. We will know what these specialized fields, Mr. Minister of Immigration, and you're all in charge of immigration in this country. What specialized expertise that they bring to this country? In the food store, packing shelf and packing grocery and stuff. In the Chinese, help serving rum. Can someone construction help us? These are the specialized things that we lacking in the Bahamas. You all have a lot to explain to do. You all have a lot to explain to do. And I hope that the Bahamian people send this video, like this video, and send it out to inform every other Bahamian out there. Something is not right in this country and need to change. This is foolishness that we're giving out all these work permits. Now, Bahamians don't have no job. Because now these people would not hire Bahamians, because why would they hire Bahamians when they have to pay minimum wage or above when they can just hire one of these work permit holders and give them whatever? And enough of these people that are on these jobs and some of construction ain't contributing nothing to NIB. So what is going on in this country really? There need to be a massive investigation concerning immigration. Immigration is messing up this country. We know that they need a clean police record, medical certificate, and valid passport to apply. But I'm saying, Bahamians, why was all of these work permit granted? Over 14,000 2024? To do what? What is happening in this country that is so big that we need to bring in all of these people? And what specialized fields that these people have, skills that they have to be in this country? Look around, Bahamians, your eyes ain't lying to what you're seeing around you. And you go to the food store, and when you go almost any place around, even on the side of the streets. These are specialized skills that we need all these people in our country putting a burden, and some of them having kids. So it's putting a burden now on social service and every other government entities that Bahamians right now are struggling to get by. Come on. We need answers, Minister of Immigration, and you top brass at immigration. There need to be an investigation concerning immigration, and every one of those work permit need to be scrutinized back at least 5 years. And like I say, citizenship, and see how some of these things were obtained. And not only that, bring in some of these people that signed for these people and see what their business is and why they needed to sign for these people. I believe we'll have multiple arrests in this town if this was to happen. But I'm telling you, Bahamian, keep pressure on your ministers, keep pressure and let them know how we feel, because things need to change in this country. This country is out of hand. Too much corruption bringing us down. We like a pawn in the middle of the land, stagnant, ain't going nowhere. It's time for this country to do 180 degrees. And we need to start now. Let's start with immigration. That's what have this country and the problems in it right now with all this illegal and legal immigrant. Too much in the country. And I don't care what no one say. You could come at me if you want to. Put it in the comments. I'll deal with you there. Let's clean this Bahamas up. This is Island Insight, where I fight for you Bahamians all the time. So peace until next time. See ya.